Good evening and welcome to Sports Talk. I'm your host, Phil Townsend. And along with me tonight, we have Mr. Two Dogs himself out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Mr. Jeremiah Watts. Also, we have the genius
Thank you very much.
outside the box with Mr. Vance Bradford. There he is,
What's
Mr.
up, fellas?
COO
What's up?
himself.
I hope everybody had a great weekend.
Yeah, looks like Mark is taking the night off. That's Mark, the comedian extraordinaire. Hey, I
Well,
want to shout out to Why Not Me? How are you doing? Hope all is well. Anyway, let's get this show rolling. Look, fellas, y'all know how this works. We've got Stephon Diggs of the Buffalo Bills, and we have Mr. Stephen A. Smith, you know, from ESPN. And Stephen A. says that Stephon wants out of Buffalo. Stephon says Stephen A. Smith's lying. Vance, who you got?
well, I'm gonna tell you, man. As you guys know, when if Stephen A. for him to say that in the position that he is, I think he knew something. And I think Stephon. I don't know. I'm on my man Stephen A.'s side. I think he said it. I think he wants out. I do. So that's the question. I answer your question. I believe Stephen A.
Okay, Jeremiah, how about you?
I believe there's probably some truth to it. You know, most times when these reporters, especially these well-known reporters, say something, there is some truth to it somewhere, but they can't let the players don't want it out. I think he see the writing on the wall for the Buffalo Bills, and I don't think everything is just hunky dory and kosher, and in Buffalo, just ask Leslie Frazier.
Well, you know what I tell you. I think that there's some parts of this, like Jeremiah is saying, more so than Vance, because Stephen A. has been utterly wrong, and I can cite one person in particular that he constantly gets stuff wrong about. But because anytime you're talking to somebody's friend, that's
What?
of a friend that knows that friend, um, because you can't reach out and touch another particular person. That's why you're so incorrect about him. But Stephon Diggs, you know what I'm saying, Jeremiah. Stephon Diggs, he's a diva. Let's get this through your heads. You saw what he did in Minnesota, and I say he's doing a lot of the same stuff here. And Stephen A. is a good deal right on this.
Hey, Phil. So all that rhetoric about
Let's not go there, Vance.
no,
Let's
I'm
not
just
go there,
saying.
Vance. Let's
I'm
not
just
go there,
saying.
Vance.
Stephen A. wrong on this point? You think he wrong, Phil?
No, that's not what Phil said, man. Did you hear what Phil said?
Okay,
That's
no,
okay, Jeremiah. We won't clue him in.
yeah.
Let, let's let
Please
it.
I'm talking
don't.
about this point though. I want talking about this point.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
said I don't believe that it's 100% true. I think that thing is more of a.
Ain't nobody said 100% true, Phil. That what
Well,
makes
you said
step
you
in.
believe Stephen A. Stephen
I
A. said he's 100% true and sure
okay.
about what he said.
Okay, well I believe that now. Well, what
Okay.
he
Well,
said,
if
yeah.
you believe that, then that's 100%.
Yeah.
Let's
Next
move right
question.
on. Jeremiah, unless you had something to say.
No,
Because,
I ain't got nothing to say. Next question.
okay, look, NBA investigation into James Harden's calling Daryl Morey a liar. Vance, you know that was because the investigation happened because they were wondering if he was calling him a liar because of the trade situation, or was it because of the contract that James Harden signed last season? Jeremiah, you and I were both suspicious about that contract with Harden taking that little money that he did when he could have had a lot more. So, Vance, what do you think about that investigation? Because Harden says, no, it wasn't about last season. You think Harden's telling the truth?
Hmm. Uh, well, I tell you what, I think it's about Harden and his paper. So that's what I think. So and Harden is toxic, man. So so nobody don't want him. So I don't really care about Harden and Morey. Them two can bump heads and hey, you know how management will do. You know how they'll do you. You know how they'll do you. So I Harden just don't matter to me, man. And like I said, even Houston don't want him. Udoka and them said, "Nah, we don't want you." So, yep,
Look, you got why not me saying Harden is toxic.
yeah, I say, hey,
Jeremiah, is she hating on your boy James? Or what's the situation on
It ain't my boy. I wouldn't give James no 35-40 million dollars myself. He probably saying he was lying because he probably was told if he opt in, then we'll give you a bigger contract or whatever. And I think behind closed doors, Embiid said, y'all get that joker a bigger contract, we're gonna have real issues. So allegedly, Harden right now, according to what's going through the rumor mill, the Saudis want to pay Harden about $900 million to come play down there. So if that's the case, see you later, bye. But
But
I wouldn't give it to him. But
look, yeah, I think this is the case where two things are right. They are inseparable. Look, James Harden said he called him a liar because he said that if he opted in, he'd trade him, right? So if he trades him, you think James Harden's going to go work with that contract he got last year? No, he's wanting to go for more paper. Thence, and thus, you have both things being correct. Morey lying about not trading him soon, but also there's that money situation involved.
I think Maury might have tried to trade him, and didn't nobody want us behind to give him the money that he wanted.
No,
hey,
no,
he
no.
tried to go to Houston.
I will tell you right now, Morey dropped that instant. What he does, he dropped that instant poison pill in there. The,
He didn't have to drop no poison pill.
Martin
Harden dropped enough poison himself.
Didn't drop no poison
He
pills.
didn't drop no poison pill.
Harden dropped the poison pill in the playoffs last year.
no, Morey dropped the poison pill because he was asking for a ton for James Harden, knowing nobody's going to pay that diva, that give up that kind of stuff for that diva.
What would you
So that's
think?
a poison pill.
No,
Well,
come
hey,
on,
Yeah.
Phil. So
Okay.
Moy should do it.
Look.
I can agree with Phil because this is not the first time Daryl Morey done asked for a Gucci purse for a swap meet bag
Yes,
before and held things up. This ain't the first
exactly.
time.
Because
So
Morey
this
wanted to get,
it's not
Harden ain't
beyond
asking for no swap meet money.
yeah,
it's not beyond Morey's skill set to do some stuff like that.
yeah, exactly. And the thing is that Morey said, well, you know what? I got these two people here. They want something. Let me just drive it up since he said, bam, this is it. Yeah, I'm going to put it out there. Why? Because I know nobody's going to touch it because they know, as Why Not Me said, James Harden is toxic. You've been with this guy 9 years in Houston and what? A couple of years here in Philly. So you know, both parties know each other.
One
So
thing, one thing I do know coming out, there's a fat suit coming in October.
I said the same thing. Hey, how's it going? Look, we got Bella Black in the room. Also, we got my man, Mr. S.A. Lakers himself.
You know,
What up, Coach?
you know, it ain't time for my rant, but Lord knows S.A. Lakers about to make me say something
I know,
Okay,
man.
with that
say
mess.
what? You
with that
thought it
mess
wasn't
Hey,
up.
time
you
for
gotta
your rant.
forgive him, man. You
You
gotta
thought it
forgive
wasn't
him.
time for your rant, but it is. Vance, take us to station break, and when we come back, we're coming back with you know who he is. It's just a doggone minute with Mr. Jeremiah Watts.
You tune in to TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach, y'all. before we leave out, though, we have to say you got to forgive SA Lakers in his mind frame. See, he had that mindset because this year the Bexar County Panthers gonna be off the chain. So he already, and he wishing that energy would flow to the Commanders. But come on, SA. Now the Panthers, the Bexar County, I see it. But we'll be back, y'all. Right now, we're getting ready to for just a doggone minute, hosted by my main man, Mr. Jeremiah.
All right, SA like a brief minute. Y'all can't even get along with y'all coach. You can't decide on whether you want to stay the Commanders or be someone else. You don't know what's going on. Man, please. Y'all miss us with all that mess. I be darned. Hal need to figure out how to get out of Washington because y'all ain't going to do nothing. Okay. Ursay and the Indianapolis Colts, y'all got Anthony Richardson. And the best thing that he need is a running back. And you got one of the top running backs in Jonathan Taylor in the league. When everybody knew Jonathan Taylor was going to get the ball, Jonathan Taylor had over 1,200 yards of rushing. And they knew he was getting the ball because y'all didn't have nobody. And y'all got the nerve to not, for one, not to pay this man. And for two, tell him to go look for a trade. Do y'all think someone not going to pick him up? Y'all trying to do what Daryl Morey did and ask for so much that nobody's willing to give it up. Well, if Miami Dolphins can find something that they can get rid of, they will get Jonathan Taylor. And Jonathan Taylor is still young. And he's going to take them Miami Dolphins. So that's going to be scary. Jonathan Taylor in the backfield and then two speedsters on outside plus a tight end. And if Tua can stay healthy, Jim Irsay, you need to stay sitting down and stop trying to control stuff because you about to jack everything up. We seen that last year when you brought Jeff Saturday off the set of First Take and then made him a coach. I think that you did him a disservice. That's just me. Colts, y'all already ain't no good in y'all division. And y'all about to be even worse. And I'm out.
All right. Thank you much for that, Jeremiah.
See, SA Laker trying to make me go out. I'm trying to stay calm and not say a lot, but he posting this nonsense over here.
What's he saying?
He posting this nonsense over here.
Kyle Gordon needs to get.
we had no running backs. For real? That's what he had the nerve to say?
Well, look at here, fellas. We're going to go ahead and jump to the next question because I'm going to tell you right now, I think SA Lakers got something going with those Commanders. I think they're going to be able to stand up and be proud of them this year. Hey, let me ask you this. Vance, what's your thoughts on the FIBA team? The International Federation team that's going to be playing. The one that lacks those stars. The one
I was just ready to say, I don't even know who was on the team.
That Anthony Edwards had to come in and score to bring them back from being 16 points down in the final tune-up game. But what do you think about that team not having any of the stars on it? Tell you what, let me go away from the genius for a minute. Jeremiah, I'm going to come to you because you know that Ice Trey is trying his best to get on one of these FIBA teams twice, and they denied him. What's up with that?
Hey, don't nobody want no ball hog. They don't do that in them on them international teams. They don't play that way. So they sure ain't supposed to pick them up. The FIBA team for America, only good thing I seen was Minnesota Timberwolves got a beast in Anthony Edwards. He done lost weight. His jumping done his handles is better. His jump is better. And what I've seen is he is the starter they need to build around in Minnesota. That's all I've seen from the FIBA team.
Okay, now he is the star that they are going to build around in Minnesota, but it's obvious you need to read the board, because if you do, you will see that SA Lakers just told you who saved them throughout this whole FIBA preliminary endeavor. It's Austin Reeves.
They still suck. You said, are they any good? They ain't no good.
And who cares if you even USA don't even care. They don't like care about this squad.
They have to be some good because they won.
Hey Phil, I don't agree with the resident wannabe genius too often, but you got me agreeing with him. Ain't nobody caring about this. That's why you don't see hardly no highlights of this FIBA team. Ain't nobody caring about this mess.
Well, the highlights are there. It's that you and Vance are the lowlights that aren't watching them.
Now, AE could be a bad boy.
Let's move on to the next question. And Vance,
Austin Reeves.
Hey, what makes so bad? When you said FIBA, I thought you was talking about soccer.
I swear, I tried to scratch my head. I said, "Oh no, not them no names." I thought he was bring that up. See, Phil be trying to throw us off. Jeremiah.
When I said Stephon versus Stephen A., Jeremiah asked me if I was. He's talking about nobody watch soccer. What? Look, but I'm going to get to a real serious thing here, because it's something that I think has the real potential to jump off. Vance, I'm going to let you go on first for this one, because I know Jeremiah wants to follow up. Is this the year that the Dallas Cowboys become Super Bowl champions? They say they've got everything from the awesome defense to a backfield that's multi-talented to a quarterback that's in the top 8. And when they started a fight against other teams, they said they're nobody's little brother. Vance, is this the year the Cowboys become Super Bowl champions?
Really, Phil? How about trying to win the East? How about trying to win that? Just try to win that, and then we can talk about them Cowboys. But hey, now I am looking forward to their defense. Now I would love to see them defense wreak some havoc, because now as far as, like I said, I don't think Dak can take him. Not if he has to, make plays. If he got to make plays, I don't think Dak can take him. I don't think CeeDee Lamb can step up enough. And what's the man? What's the long ball? What's the fly guy? They just picked up from the Texans. Yeah, the fly that run the fly.
Brandon Cook.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was falling asleep for a second there. I had to wake myself back up.
Well,
you're gonna have to with them sorry Cowboys.
If Vance is telling a lie, you probably will. But Vance, you better wake up on CeeDee Lamb and go check his stats from last year.
There you go with stats, bro. There you go with stats, Phil. I said this is what I said. I said I don't think CD can step up enough. He ain't got it. He ain't got it here.
You are insane.
He's too pretty. When you come with when your dreads, your braids is prettier than them.
Look, we got it. Look, good Jeremiah.
Hey, Vance. You don't have to do all this. SA Lakers gonna let you broadcast the Bear County Panthers again, man. You ain't got to do all this to make him feel good.
I've been on y'all. Jeremiah, I've been on y'all the whole time. So
hold on. For one,
Kyler Murray.
For one,
go ahead.
Hold on. For one, SA Lakers, y'all sitting there celebrating last night like y'all just won a Super Bowl and it was a preseason game. so I don't want to hear all that because y'all broke the Baltimore Ravens preseason record of 24 straight. Y'all celebrating doing the gritty and all this other craziness. I don't want to hear all that crap. But Vance, you somebody must have told you wrong.
Okay. About what?
And I don't go all out and I don't say all this and just be a homer for the Dallas Cowboys. I tell the truth. Tony Pollard is gonna be healthy. We got Deuce, which is Deuce Vaughn, which is gonna be the secret our secret weapon. Did you see the running back from the other night? I think his initials is Dwayne. He did that on the Seattle Seahawks first team, and they had backup linemen in there. CeeDee Lamb, Gallup is a year removed from injury, and so he's gonna be better. Cooks is gonna take the top off. We got a tight end, so it's gonna open up for CeeDee Lamb, and then the defense is gonna get turnover after turnover after turnover, which is going to get a ball back to the offense. Vance, do you know football, dog? Do you know football?
Wait, Jeremiah.
I'm glad we recording this. I'm so glad we're recording this.
That's that Lakers say Sam Howell gonna have a better season than that.
Okay, I ain't put it this way. How? That how? How? Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, let's go ahead and change this subject. We're gonna go right now to the resident genius, thinking outside the box himself, Mr. Vance Bradford.
Oh, okay, man. So it's time for me to get rid of Phil and Jeremiah. Okay. Got rid of Phil and Jeremiah, y'all. Okay, y'all. So thinking outside the box. But I do real quick, y'all. I do want to play this real quick. So I'm gonna be thinking outside the box, but I gotta play this real quick.
Bah. My friend. Hey, bro.
That's all I gotta say. Bah! Over in Italy. Okay, I just wanted to show that, and that's a fresh video. That's not way in the past or back, and I can say that now because this is thinking outside the box, and they outside the box. Matter of fact, outside the U.S. How about the world? But anyway, y'all, I just want to say, TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach, y'all. Some big things coming. I want to show y'all one more thing before I leave here. Y'all get a peep at this. Bam. It's our inaugural TAAN TV's inaugural golf classic. And it's September 25th. Is a Monday. Y'all take a good look with everything. Matter of fact, go to our Facebook. Go to TAAN.tv. You can go to the AfricanAmericanNetwork.com and check out the flyer. Come, man. And, hey, if you got the skills, if you got $1 million, there's $1 million annuity with a hole in one, y'all. And I know Phil Townsend, Marc, and Jeremiah. I know they golfers in the house, y'all. But I use my time today to think outside the box. We'll see y'all. Bring my boys back. Bah!
Hey, Vance, you gonna fly us down, man, for the event, man?
Well, Jeremiah. Hey, but I think I will see what we can do, Jeremiah. Can you golf though, bro?
No, I don't golf, man. I miniature golf.
You miniature golf?
Yeah, I do miniature golf.
Okay, well, you can come and commentate. How about that?
Yeah, I can do that. I'll do that.
Yeah.
I clown. I come and clown and crack jokes and act silly.
Okay. Well, we're bringing back the host, y'all. So
I was showing you how they do the king. See, you don't have to talk about it when you are the guy.
Okay. See, Mike wasn't saying nothing. Mike was trying to walk away, man.
That's my whole point.
And they just
see, Vance, you don't understand.
Show me one when they bad to the goat.
When a supreme being is in the boat. You know what I'm saying? When a supreme being is in the building. See, like, look at me. You don't hear people talking all about me. You know why? Right. Because they know I'm him.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Phil.
And you sure ain't hearing no animal. I'd be insulted if an animal was coming up behind me.
for shizzle, and that's why that went viral. And that's why you ain't going viral.
Well, that's because I don't do stupid stuff. Anyway, let's get to the next thing. Since Vance gave us his whole talk.
No, I really wanted us to know about the golf tournament. So check it out, man. It's gonna be off. It's gonna be fire, Phil. Come on.
Yeah, I think you could have posted that as the commercial break.
I will.
Anyway, let's get into Sha'Carri Richardson. You know, we're not talking about soccer there. She is a bad. Hush your mouth.
Bella Black, please don't be sucking up the field.
And she says
his head is already swollen.
She says, "I'm not back. I'm better." Jeremiah, what you think about her?
I'm happy for her. You know, the whole time that she was going through what she was going through, you know, the death of her mother and the weed and you know and all that, to come back, I just pray that they don't find anything, which I'm praying that they don't, that because you know they're looking and you know they're trying to check and make sure there's nothing fishy, because she is a little bit bigger, her arms are bigger, and she's beating girls that was blowing her out. So I just hope that they don't find anything from her, and I'm happy for her, and that she making a name for herself. I just pray that, like I said, that they don't find anything.
Vance.
Yes, sir.
About yourself, you see that she is looking, how do I say, felt and a little more on the, like Jeremiah is saying, lean, mean side.
She had to do something. She had to do something. Because the Jamaicans, the real Jamaicans are still there. The Jamaican girls are still there. Like I say, Jeremiah, I hope she clean too. I hope she clean. But sometimes them Jamaicans make you do something, bro. They make you.
Cause the last person that did something like that, they was getting blown away, and then they all of a sudden they winning. He came from Canada.
All I'm gonna say is them Jamaicans, them Jamaican girls.
Look, well, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, she's not doing anything illegal
that we know of.
Oh no, I know. She's not doing anything illegal, but look, I'm only going off of that because somebody told me.
So you believe in the person that's next to the person that's next to that person? Huh?
No. Somebody told me we kept Vance away from her.
No. What they never got caught. That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, look, let's wrap this thing up. Jeremiah, what you got to say?
Hey man, hey, go to www.scok5k and join Team Jeremiah for the Sickle Cell 5K walk, run, or jog. You do not have to be present to participate and to support. We just got through with our Spreading Hope Back to School bash. We had over 40 community agencies there. We gave out over 1,200 backpacks. That's what was signed. We had food. We had DJs. We had characters. We had Power 4 IEP classes at this event. So when you donate to us, your money do go to help the community, and that's for sure.
Believe that. I can tell you right now, it's a 100% good thing that they do with that money. Hey, Vance, what you got to say?
Well, Phil, all I got to say is, man, I'm very excited about some of the things that are happening at TAAN TV, man. We're gonna have a major announcement in September, man, as far as a production that we're gonna do. But don't forget September 25th, y'all, at Fort Sam Houston with the military, with the soldiers, man. We're gonna be teeing off early, and we got the hole-in-one for $1 million. We got a couple putting contests, Phil. One for $5,000, one for $10,000. We're gonna have an Audi out there on one of the par threes. Y'all come and win some prizes, you know. We got some teams that's filling up, man. So I just want to throw that out there. And I just want to say, everybody be safe, man, and stay woke, man. Keep an eye down there for Georgia. You know, pray on for my girls. Both of them, the judge, both of them sisters down there, man. So, you know, just we're going to keep our eye on them. And, fellas, we got to rally. We got to do it, man. It's time. It's time. So that's all I got to say, Phil, that you're doing a great job.
All right. I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. That's, you know, Mr. S.A. Laker himself. What? Talk about a Laker Nation. No, I didn't say that. And why not me? Of course, it's always great to see you. Bella Black, glad you are here. Hey, we know Sadiri will be with us anytime she can. But anyway, just want to thank everybody for coming in.
Before I go, let me holler at Bella. She talking about Michael's too old. Still the number one in shoe sales. Okay. Holla, Bella.
Oh, yeah.
Old man.
Ain't nothing like shoe sales when you're talking about somebody's ability to play basketball. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. We're out of here. I'm Phil Townsend. That's Vance Bradford. He's Jeremiah Watts. Peace.